All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Weld.com. We wanted to take a moment to wrap up this year with some Q&A from our forum. Now, the cool thing about it, as you know, Paul, we have a lot of advisors that are scattered throughout the country, and we even have some international instructors who go on the forum and answer any questions and help out our members. And I just wanted to kind of give a shout out to everybody for supporting us and see if maybe we can help them out here today as well.
Sure.
Yeah?
Right.
All right. If you haven't done this already, go to Weld.com. And you do have to sign up to be a member. A big reason why we're doing the memberships now is because we really try to weed out, the bots, the fake accounts, etc. So we've created this global welding community for you guys to be able to go upload your welds, ask any questions you may have, right?
Of course.
And not having to deal with the trolls like some of the other platforms.
Right.
So if you go on Weld.com, there's a button at the top in the menu called Forum. Once you go to the forum, we do have a handful of categories you can participate in. For example, we have the projects and DIY category, which...
Any guys out there that have any kind of projects in your shop, out in the field, in your friend's garage, out in the driveway, anything, you can put it on the forum here and share it with everybody, and we can make comments, or you can have some questions that we can comment on, and our advisors can step in and give you some good advice. So,
well, and also a lot of our hosts, you can connect with our hosts, you can connect with each other. Yeah, exactly. Everybody. We do have a section in here that's also for the resources. A lot of the videos on YouTube that you're watching perhaps have resources that were mentioned. You can find that inside the forum section as well. We do have a products category. A lot of you guys ask questions about different types of products and machines, wires, etc., that we use with our partners. So we always encourage our brand partners as well to participate in the forum and be able to answer any technical questions you may have.
Right.
Of course, any type of welding questions as well. Even if you're a student, a hobbyist, ask anything. And then, of course, if you're a professional welder, we encourage you to jump on here and share your thoughts as well and help people out. We also have the training and certification part of the forum. People do ask quite a bit of questions on this. General discussion questions, work opportunities. We have been getting more and more people asking about job opportunities, which again, as we're growing this, you'll see more and more information come out on this. And of course, we have the safety. Can't go without the safety,
Can't go
right?
without the safety.
Yeah,
Correct.
So what we wanted to do was we're going to take questions today and go through and see how we can help, right?
Sure.
All right, let's do this. All right, so JD the DJ10, basically he can't seem to master uphill MIG. As you can see, he uploaded his Weldman here.
Right.
And again, I'm not a welder or anything, but that's probably something I would do. So, but let's see here.
He's just beginning, so...
Well, let's see here. He says, I'm trying to learn uphill MIG. 1/8 inch. My settings are WFS, which is what? Wire feed speed. Okay, cool. 200. V19
volts.
19 volts. Hey, again, I'm not a welder. I'm a tech geek. And the IND is induction?
I would say it's inductance, but he says 4.5, which usually inductance goes by percentage.
All right, so maybe guys, when you ask these questions, kind of clarify what exactly you're meaning. But going back to this, he's using 100 Argon, which he understands is not ideal. Anyway, it looks like his horizontals look fine to him, but his uphill is very lumpy and ugly. So he's adjusted the gas coverage, stick out, amps, wire feed speed, etc. And it seems like he didn't get the frying sound very often on the vertical, just the sound of gas. And he says that he can see the tip of the wire melting off. And do we have any advice? So also, Paul, Joe is a great teacher. He actually came to interview with us, and we definitely will bring you back on board, Joe, when you have time. But Joe did respond to him. And he did mention the same thing you did, that most likely he's not going to run uphill with straight argon gas.
That's correct.
It looks like the only wire he should be running with straight argon is either aluminum or stainless.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, again, Joe, thank you for responding to this. Also, Dale is one of our advisors. He's great as well. He put a video here for 3G MIG bend testing and some information. And then, of course, we've got Chris Ewing, who's also one of our advisors. It looks like he gave quite a bit of information here. And Joe, of course, did a test as well and ended up uploading his weld with, 75-25 gas?
Of course. Yep.
So JD, the DJ10, definitely follow up on this, and we would love for you to shoot us another picture once you get this nailed, right?
Yeah,
and of course,
of your accomplishment after you change your gas and tweak your perimeters, and watch the video and listen to these advisors. I think your next weld will look a lot better than your last one. So you already know that Thermocut makes aftermarket parts that gives you the same quality as OEM while saving you money. But did you know they make cutting accessories as well? You always need plenty of coolant for that plasma table or any machine torch, and Thermocut makes one that will not only keep things running smoothly, but save you a buck. And when it's time to change those OEM parts to aftermarket, Thermocut heat shield and silicone lubricants will assure long life and optimal wear. Moisture, dust, and dirt can ruin any cut and severely decrease the lifetime of consumables, especially when it comes to air plasma cutting. That's why Thermocut makes Filter X, which goes in line to keep your air clean and your machine operating at 100%. Thermocut offers a pit depth gauge, which can check the life of the electrode, ensuring that you always get maximum use. Helping things run efficiently by optimizing equipment keeps money in your pocket and customers happy. And that's what Thermocut is all about.
all right, up next, we've got Mr. Wainwright, 7782.
Yeah.
Stainless mesh to mild steel. Hey y'all, I am tackling my first solo welding project by making a fire pit lid. I have a round base of 1/8 inch mild and cross braces over the top that are 1/8 inch also. I bought some stainless steel mesh for the spark and ember arresting. It has 1/4 inch holes, and I am trying to find the best way to attach it to the cross braces over the top. I've seen the Weld.com videos for welding stainless to milled steel, but nothing in this really thin stainless mesh to mild. I was thinking 308 flux core wire or E309332 electrode, as I have a Hobart multi-purpose machine. Your expertise is highly appreciated on this. Thanks.
Adam come up with a really good answer, and our advisors, like I said before, they do a really good job on answering these questions, and they're very on point. And I agree with Adam. I would definitely go with the 309 because it's a similar metal. And since you have a multi-process, you could do it with the MIG or the TIG. The only thing with the TIG is you have to clean everything up really shiny and clean to get the TIG to run right and not get any porosity and stuff like that. But you really shouldn't get a lot of porosity with 309.
So what issues do you think he may encounter?
Well, he was worried about because of the thin steel and all that. So, I mean, you could, if you're not using the right gas or the right wire, you can encounter all kind of problems.
Yeah?
Oh, of course. So,
I guess now we know. Yeah, I mean, a big part of that is that's a very common project that would be done, I'm sure, from many hobbyists, right? So, you guys posting those type of questions here that our guys can help you out with don't just help you. They help everybody because I'm sure there's plenty of people.
Whole community.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's what we're here for. That's what you guys are here for. So going back to that safe welding community space for welders by welders, right?
Right.
All right. So up next, we have from Anthony Cemento. He's new to welding. He just retired from the Army. Thank you, sir, for your service. Very much appreciated. Yeah. So he actually bought a ranch. That's pretty cool. He says, I think I need a multi-process welder to do everything from fixing the fence and the trailers to building shelves, etc. He said, not sure what welder I need. Wondering y'all's thoughts. He has $1,500 to get all he needs and appreciates the help. Now, I do want to say something here. We actually do get quite a bit of questions like this. and not just on the
do.
forum, but in other social channels. You know, there's a reason why we've shifted to really truly showcase many different brands, many different machines, from the expensive stuff to the much less expensive stuff, right? And a lot of that just has to do with, for example, a situation like this. You know, you have a certain budget.
Right.
You know, what can you really afford, and where can you get it? And do you buy it used? Do you not buy it used, right? But then, you know, who's to say that when you get super duper good at welding, maybe you'll go pick up a job somewhere where they're using, you know, like a Lincoln or a Miller. So that's why we, as with what we do, we try to showcase all these different variations, right? So great question. We get this quite a bit. We've had Joe McMullen answered here. Joe was mentioning that there's, you know, some that are 2 to 2,500 or more range.
There's so much out there, a variety of everything. It really depends on, like you say, in your budget. You can buy stuff off eBay.
eBay.
Off just different websites, auctions. Sometimes you have to watch that because you don't really know what you're getting. But if you buy from a person, make sure you test the machine out before you take off, hand the man the money and take off with it. So, and then of course, you know, we have, you know, our partner, which is Everlast, that comes out with a lot of hobbyist machines and stuff like that.
What's the latest one we did?
Storm.
The Storm. Yeah, the Storm is multi-process.
You know, and it's even got a plasma cutter in it. It'll MIG anything, it'll stick, and it's got a plasma cutter in it. So the thing about it is too, is on a ranch, you probably want a mobile generator welder, you know, because you're out in the field working a lot, and then buy a MIG gun, a MIG box or something that the generator will push, the welder will push it.
All right, so what I would like to do now is give you guys some updates. So with our YouTube channel, we do have the join the channel portion now. If you join the channel, so that's the difference between joining and subscribing, right? All it does is, it's a very small fee. I think it's like $2, $3 a month. And what that does is really support the channel, so we can continue to do what we do, not just on the how-to videos, but also continue to take care of our advisors who answer these questions on the forums. You do get access to early videos. You get your comments and questions answered first, priority. For those of you who have signed up after a month of being a member, you do get a slap pack, a welcome slap pack. We'll do some really cool stuff in the future too, especially with our new platform coming out, which I'll tell you guys a little bit about shortly. But I just want to give a shout out to the ones that have been supporting us for the last couple of months. If any of you did not receive the slap packs I sent out a couple of months back for this, please feel free to email me. You can shoot an email out to info@Weld.com, and then the subject line put member join slap pack gift. So yeah, and highly encourage everybody to continue to support the podcast. The podcasts are distributed all over, from Anchor to Apple to Spotify, pretty much any podcast channel. Yeah, and it's really cool because, you know, we interview the welders, we interview the hosts, we also interview engineers, you know, companies. So you can instructors, you can learn a lot, you can relate to a lot. And again, the whole goal here is just to bring us all together, right? So yeah, what else we got? Oh yeah, we have something cool coming up. We've been in the works of creating a really neat platform just for welding. Right? That's going to eliminate, like I said in the beginning, eliminate all the bots, the fakeness, etc. And basically you're going to have your own social channels where you guys can connect, communicate, and be able to learn have real educational videos, right? Real curriculum. Our advisors are working on that right now to create those curriculums for you guys. Now, please understand, we do not certify you guys. That's not what we do. Think of it more learning, understanding the lingo, seeing if you even have an interest, and getting enough education so that when you do go to the school or, you know,
whatever you're going to do,
or whatever,
you know the steps, what you're going to do. So
correct. And then you can go get certified with AWS or whomever. But essentially, we're going to bring some really cool stuff to you guys. Also with the job forum, being able to find work for people out there, and supporting the schools and any other organizations for the industry as well. So some really cool things coming up. All right, so good deal. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Please, again, we encourage you, go on those forums, communicate with each other, share your experience, ask the questions. That's what we're here for. It's Weld.com/forum.
So now you're going to put it on me. So we'll see you on the next one.